Now here's
without a doubt.
Now here's how, let's take it another approach. I have also found, and this happened to me as well, that when we've had some major illness or a concussion or the kind of issues that you've had that, where they pronounce you dead, that we often develop more of a psychic awareness or psychic ability or start having experiences. Just curious if anything's happened to you since that time that you're pronounced dead.
I was,
And I will tell you that a lot of celebrities have had experiences too.
well, you know, I don't look at being a celebrity as something special. I mean, Robert Mitchum was like my hero. He was my godfather. And he said to me one day, he said, look, when you work in show business, if you're on time for work, you're late. Your career is only as long as your waist is small, weather permitting, if you're going to be a comedian. If you can sit, don't stand. If you can walk, don't run. And if anybody's ever chasing you, don't take the time to see how close they are to you.
Right.
And after 35 people trying to make you look good, if you don't look good, get another job.
Exactly.
And that's the way I look at it. It's not a real big deal.
Right, right.
And you just happen to be in a situation where they put a hat on you and a cowboy belt and stuff. And it's all pretend.
Right.
But the thing that you do meet through this business of majestic, magical miracles is all of a sudden you go, maybe there are a few things that are special here. Because you do meet some special people. Now, my grandmother was a clairvoyant, mystical woman given the gift that you have.
Wow, fantastic.
All
Yeah,
right.
she could see it. It's excellent.
She was magic. She was mystical. I have a young boy. He's my youngest son. He's 20 now. But when he was 2.5 years old, we lived in a house that was owned by Zane Grey, the man that wrote wonderful Western films.
Great theater, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cody was playing with my wife's sister. She was babysitting and fell out of a 2.5-story window backwards at 2.5 years old, backwards, hit rocks and trees and bounced down this hill. And when they went to get him, all that happened was his diapers blew off because he hit the ground so hard. When they took him to the hospital,
It's been a great Pampers commercial, by the way.
oh my God, no kidding. They took him to the hospital, and Cody was like, the doctor was talking, and they said, it would be like an adult falling out of a 6-story window for what this baby went through. There was not a scratch, not a bruise, not a mark on him, nothing. And he wanted to see how tall he was. And when he stood on the scale and that measuring device hit him in the forehead, he cut his head at the hospital after falling out of a 2.5-story window and didn't have a bruise on him. And I said, Cody, what was it? He says, the angels caught me.
There you go.
Now
The
wait,
angels.
the day before that happened, my grandmother died. And it was like she slipped a wing underneath his body when he fell out of that window. Now, Eric Clapton and I didn't meet Eric Clapton on normal circumstances. I was sitting in a place one night called the Trancas Bar and Grill, and this man walks over to me. He goes, could I have an autograph for my mom? I said, what's her name? And he goes, could you make it out to Mrs. Clapton? I'm going, are you Eric? And he goes, yes. I said, please sit down. And he said, can my friend sit with us? I said, yes. He said, come here, JJ. I'm sitting with J.J. Cale and Eric Clapton. And when Eric Clapton's son fell out of the window, it was like we were knitted together.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
Synchronicity.
Yes. And he lost his son, and Cody is still with us. And Cody plays the guitar dedicated to Eric Clapton. I mean, it's an amazing turn of events how things have gone. So from the mystical part and the lights in the sky and the lights in your heart, I've been lit up gloriously.
Yeah.